Hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming in today's meeting of 20th September 2019. So this meeting is not going to last for more than 15 minutes, and I will lead it and I also take some notes.
Yeah.
On the agenda, we have a couple of activities we are going to talk about in this meeting. First of all, there is introduction, setting meeting group norms, providing positive and negative feedback, and setting solutions on how to correct those negative feedback. And we are going to also have a conclusion.
Right.
Yeah. So let us start with the introduction. I am Diane, the current manager who have been working here for more than 5 years. I am together with
Innocent, communication manager for magazine.
yeah.
Okay, great. For me, I'm Emma and I'm a social media analyst. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you.
I'm Elisa Brokers. I'm in charge of research.
Okay, that's great. So thank you for turning up in this meeting and for the good introduction. The reason why I chose to work with you is because you are heading different departments. Like Innocent, you are heading the communications department. Emable, you are heading the social media department, and Dorcas, you are heading the research department. So because you are heading different departments, I thought that having you in this meeting is going to be effective. And also I have considered your skills and weaknesses, and as well as the strengths of being leaders among different departments. So actually, before we go any other further, we are going to have set group norms that are going to guide us through this meeting. So let us hear from different people to tell us different norms that they think can help us in this meeting.
Yeah, thank you so much. As you said, norms will help us to improve how our organization is going to work effectively. And for norms, I think the first one, which is very important to me, is about one speaker at a time. This norm is about being attentive while someone is having a speech. This will help us because when someone is speaking and most people they are talking, there are different points, opinions. From that point, you can't understand each other. That's why this norm is going to help us to understand each and everyone.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like that is a good norm. And just with that also I feel like we need to respect each and every idea a person is giving. And this comes to be giving a good judgment on that idea so that we can be having that friendly meeting
Yeah.
as well as have this.
Yeah, so maybe to add on respect, we don't have to also have side conversations. As we are in the meeting, we all have to have one speaker, and we all listen to that speaker. So Dorcas, is there any other one you can tell us?
One more I can add on is that we all have to be active in this meeting, share our ideas. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for the good norms you have set. In addition, I can also add time management. Like as I told you, this meeting has minimum minutes, minimum time. So if you're giving an idea, you have to directly hit to the point so that you manage time well. Yeah. So let us proceed by giving you supportive feedback. For the last 5 years, you have been working collaboratively with others. In addition, you were able to demonstrate different skills like problem solving. You have been able to take initiative, and this has led to the development of the team and also increased productivity in Arise magazine company.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that is a good thing. So however, there are some areas I think you need to improve. For the last 6 months, I have noticed that as the manager was focusing on his own business, the productivity of Arise magazine company declined. And due to that, for example, people are no longer punctual. most of the employees are coming to work late and they leave some minutes earlier before the end of working time. More so, most of the employees are failing to meet deadlines. They submit their works 2 days late or not even submit them. And there is also the problem of uncommunicated absences and also poor or ineffective communication among different hierarchy levels of management of the organization. So that being said, I think it is good to brainstorm different ways we can solve these areas of improvement. So let us start by the problem of poor communication. What do you think we can do in order to solve this issue?
Yeah, so, right. I feel like since the issue has been found, it is easy to find a solution.
Yeah.
And the way this digitalized world, I feel like when we use some of the tools we have, one of us have iPads, others have smartphones, and we know that WhatsApp is working well in this generation. Thereby, I pop up with a message that maybe I'm having an injury or an accident. So that would be a great idea. So we have monthly internet connection, and we have smartphone, and I feel like just making a group, it requires only like 5 minutes. I feel like even it's not that much. It's like 2 minutes. So making that group will be helping people since so they wake up in the morning, check for the messages. So if you can agree, like before I said that I observed like what it requires us. So if you agree with it, like having that solution so that you can communicate effectively. Like you say like some are rate communicated absences. So if a person meets an incident, he can immediately now like share the message in that group.
Yeah, thank you for the good idea. Any other addition?
Yeah. In addition, according to what Mabel was saying, for me, I can add on how we can check our emails regularly. This is because when someone is sending the email to someone and you don't check our emails, you will not notice someone messages. This is why checking the emails regularly will help us to communicate effectively and knowing emergency messages which we need to work on it at that time.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So let us move on to the other issue of absenteeism. So do we have any other idea on how we can overcome this issue?
I think we have to look at it, and there's some ideas. We still have to be resourceful through using technology effectively. So I suggest that we can have a spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet, that is shared to all of us. In case you are available, you can write your name. So that spreadsheet will show the time you arrived, and if you're absent, you also communicate with that. Yeah, and it will be recorded in the
Yeah, thank you very much for the good ideas. I was also thinking that we can create a handout that has the workplace norms and how we penalize someone who has gone against the workplace norm. So what do you think? Can a handout also work to tackle this issue of having uncommunicated absences?
Yeah, I feel like even you have it. If I can remember in our contract we signed, there was some of the directions showing how we have to behave on organization culture.
Yeah.
So in terms of time, in terms of attendance. So it's all about improving what we have.
Yeah.
And this will be helping us. And we need to keep in mind that just this company will rise up because we put our hands together. So I suggest that maybe we'll be improving what we have depending on our contract and then make this happen so that we can be having good outcomes from what we want our company to reach.
Yeah, thank you.
What I can add on is that on that handout, I remember we signed it. So that means we agreed each and every step that is in it. So just to keep it on our heart.
Yeah, thank you. Last week I was taking a look through the handout and I found that it really has all the norms, but the thing that is missing is that what is done if a norm is gone against? What is done if I be absent? It is clearly written that we are not allowed to be absent, but nothing is done when someone is absent. So maybe I can propose that we can make some readjustment in the handout, and I think that will work out. So the other big issue we are facing is about meeting deadlines. Like as I told you, most of the employees are not submitting their works on time, and I got a chance to make research and knew the reasons as to why they are not submitting on time. And to the employees I talked to, they told me that they are not meeting deadlines because they have a lot of tasks to work on. So I would like to share with you the tool I use in order to manage my tasks and submit them all on time. So I normally use a to-do list to organize my tasks. So I think you have somewhere to take notes. You can also use the to-do list. You draw a table of 3 columns. You can take a look here, the way I draw my table. And in the first column, you put there the activity. So normally I normally do this to-do list in the morning when I woke up. I organize all my activities that I have to work on that day. So in the second column, you put there the time. Yeah. So in the third column, you put there the person or the lead. So since this is my to-do list, that means every activity is going to be done by me. So I can immediately write my name there in all other rows. So you can also do the same. But if you have a task that you're going to work on with another person, you put there yourself and the other person. Yeah. So in this column of activity, you list all your activities you have to work on that day. Yeah, like this, and this. So in this column of time, you put there the exact time when you're going to be working on that activity. Yeah. Yeah. So I think if you also use this tool, you can be able to manage your tasks, and that will help you to meet deadlines. So do you have any question about the tool?
I feel like it's okay.
Yeah. So now I am going to delegate you tasks. So since Aimable, you are the social media analyst, you are going to help us and create a WhatsApp group that we are going to be using during our communication. Yeah. So since Innocent, you are the communications manager, and you have decided that we are going to make some adjustments in the handout, you're going to go in the handout and make some adjustments and put there the sanctions or penalties to be given to someone who goes against any workplace norm. Yeah. So Dorcas, you are the researcher of Arise magazine, and I would like to delegate you a task of making research to know if there is any other issue that is among employees, and I want you to give me the report on Monday about those issues, and we're going to have another meeting, the time I will tell you on how we can overcome those issues that the researcher will bring out.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are actually going to our conclusion, but before we go there, I would like to hear from any one of you if there is anyone who has a feedback.
Yeah, it's not even a feedback, it's what we need to keep as a company. And it's a weekly meeting, if I can say that. Like sometimes people are gone maybe on some of their job, maybe she's going in research, and we don't know the updates. So I would suggest that we might have some constant meeting, if either Monday or Friday, like those weekly meetings whereby we update ourselves on how we are going on each and every activities we're having. That will be helping us just to track the progress of the company.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I actually also think that weekly basis will help us to track the progress of the company, to know what's going on and what needs more effort to be done. Yeah. So thank you. I heard that there is a conflict between some of the employees and I, that you people don't think I am the right person for the job. So I think that to actually solve the conflict, I would like to make it clear to you that I am the right person to be the manager of Arise magazine, because for the last 5 years, I have been able to show various professional traits such as being collaborative with others, coming up with thoughtful ideas to address problems, including taking initiatives, creating various interventions that are applied within the organization, and being result-oriented. So I think I was the right person to be the manager. So is the conflict solved?
So I
Yes,
feel
yeah.
like we don't see that conflict. Maybe it's some of the members, and we
Yes.
are ready to work with it.
Yeah. So thank you very much for attending today's meeting. I will let you know when we will have another meeting, and please work on the tasks I have given you. I need them by the end of next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.